So, hey, first of all, believe me that you hear. Hey, believe half of what you see. Only a nigga that's precious can be. Before I was a bitch, I hit the streets. Feel to the room, and the whole back eat. Call bad joy, it ain't but the OD. Slice shit up, sit around on the beat. I'ma get money till I'm dead, capiche? Hey, she's on my head like a black out. Said I was splashing on rubber, the cash I just had her. Hold me some wood, then I took out the sand. I know me some stubbers, they talking about caps. Gotta watch out back steps. Hey, they going up like a lap. Ooh, I'm trying to play. Hey, cut down on the leak cause it full with my blood. I cut off the hole, she was loosely on a nigga like a loose teeth. Got clips on me like a movie. Nigga trippin' me, must be off a roofie. Nigga drippin' like the pipe got a new leak. Just me and my clock going too deep. And it's still for the car, they ain't recipes. And these niggas funny, I call them the belly. These niggas anxious and niggas some wannabes. Get to the green, ain't talking about celery. Come down your chimney, shoot at the enemy. Pop, pop, pop. That is the enemy. Nigga got seasoning, talking about cinnamon. Won't touch your hair on my chin, chin, chinny chin. You 7 chains, and I told him I'll come again. Can't fuck with him cause he feminine. Nigga good riddance. I ain't with birds with no bitches. Roosters. I'm a big hunter, a dog in a wolf. Come back to drop it, hang out the roof. Shooting that bitch like a army of troops. Get up the sea, nigga, don't even cool. I'm a gorilla, but nigga, don't smoke the glue. But I'm because I swear that I'm the truth. No Louisiana had to show that bitch the blue. Ooh, time. Why do I try to give me time? Why me the year to the line? Why the people try to take my shine?
Dante, yo, what up, man?
If you broke, gotta get it by the mile ride. He a snake, so I had to cut all time. From the west, yeah, I grew up on the south side. In the leaf, like the motherfucker good side. I'm the ball like a motherfucking landmine. If they bite on my neck, she think she a vampire. Ayy, get to the catch me and break it up. Ooh, I get you out. Then I just smack him up. Load on the way, I just back it up. The truck on the street, I told her to back it up. I got some shit.
What up, yo? What's going on? Now I'm just chilling. Man, Dante, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Shoot, man, I really ain't planning on going live tonight. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? There's a few things I wanted to share with y'all. One particular thing in my heart in particular. And then we can, like, break down some videos and shit like that, man. But I just wanted to tell y'all, man. Y'all hear the title, Learn How to Take a Hint. Learn how to take a hint. And that phrase can cover so many areas in life, particularly that we intend to engage with. Uh, if something is showing you that they don't really, I ain't gonna say really care for you, but if you're not like their cup of tea, it's okay. You don't have to force yourself on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not everybody's cup of tea, but you don't gotta let something linger when you know there's something there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying in general, man, learn how to take a hint. If you see a young lady and you like her, but it's clear she don't like you, no matter what you do, you can be the guy with all the money in the world and wonder why she rather choose the broke nigga. She says she want a rich nigga, and you fit the description, but yet she'll let broke ass Pookie. She'll let broke ass Pookie hit, and you sitting there trying to scratch your head. What the fuck is it, bro? Let me tell you what it is. she don't like you. That's it, bro. I know what you mean. Yes, sir, Dante. Yes, sir. That's all that means. The girl don't like you. She gave a description of the perfect man. You fit that description, and you still wonder why you can't get the girl. Ain't nothing wrong with the girl, but she don't like your ass. Even though you statistically check out every box, and the dude that check out nothing is the one that get the girl. You know how he got the girl? Because she like him. And you sitting there you scratching your head like, man, this shit don't make no sense. Exactly. Exactly. So when things defy logic like that, guess what? Learn how to take a hint. Learn how to take a hint. And when you learn how to take a hint, learning how to take a hint is not personal. That's a fact. You already know, Dante. Taking the hint is not a personal thing. So taking the hint is a mentality like I started off this thing saying. You can plug that in every area in life that you choose to engage in. You know what I'm saying? So shit. That's where I'm at with it. Learn how to take a hint, and it's okay to learn how to take a hint. You don't have to like nobody. You don't have to dislike nobody. You're just making a judgment called assessing the energy, which energy is neither good nor evil. It's neither lost nor destroyed. You know what I mean? So that's how energy comes. It's non-judgmental. You feel me? The energy conforms to the environment that it's in. You know what I mean? And so, hey, shit. I'm not. I'm. I am perfectly fine with taking a hint. I get it. It don't. You don't have to put it in on a billboard and bright lights. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta make it known. What's understood don't gotta be discussed. Then. You know what I mean? So when I deal with energy like that, I get inspired by it. I don't feel no type of way. I get inspired by it. And so by by getting inspired, shit, I'll start creating content off of it. Bonda's the one that lets you know that you are good enough. For real. And taking a hint, taking a hint don't mean that you don't like it or that you like somebody. Taking a hint is assessing the situation and understanding what it is. Now, once you get an understanding of what it is and you choose not to respond, whether you want to operate in delusion or whatever, that's your choice. That's my choice. That's my free will. But like I said earlier, once we continue to engage in situations where it is displaying to us that we not really want it, why is it that we still continue to allow ourselves to be around that shit? That shit is weird. And I know at times it can be unclear. When you see the hint, there's a lot of factors that are involved because the hint isn't necessarily clear. Taking the hint, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes taking the hint gotta uh, unpack itself. Taking a hint sometimes uh, isn't taking a hint isn't something you necessarily rush into. Taking a hint is something that you feel like you should have some assurance in. You know what I'm saying? self-assurance or whatever. So yeah, man, I ain't really come up here to. Hey, Dante, yes sir, bro. You already know what it is, my guy. At the end of the day, taking a hint is, yo, taking charge, making a decision based on what it is that you're looking at. Period. And you can either be in delusion about it, or you can take the necessary time to really pay attention, because once we take a hint, it's supposed to be that's it. It ain't that we take a hint and then we go back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So again, man, I just want to wish everybody a happy Friday. I just wanted to say my two little bit piece on that. You know what I'm saying? And then we can go into some other content and shit that's going on. But before I got into that, I just wanted to let y'all know, man. Sometimes, man, in everything that we do, we gotta learn how to take the hint, yo. Everything that we embark upon is essentially giving us a message. Everything we do, it requires us understanding, and that understanding comes in the form of the message. You know what I'm saying? The information that's presented. And so we got to get a clear understanding before we can take necessary steps. Yo, I appreciate the like. I appreciate everybody being here, man. Happy Saturday to y'all. Lauren, what's up, girl? Man, Lauren, it's good to see you, man. Dante in here. Lauren, we just chilling, man. I was telling Dante, Lauren, that in taking a hint, you can plug in that mentality in every facet of life, Lauren. I just learned, and I'm still learning. It's a constant learning process. That taking a hint means what it is, that you don't continue to uh, in you don't continue to put yourself in an environment where it's not necessarily inviting. Lauren, chilling. I'm blessed and safe. Amen. I've been reading on what's going on in Indiana, man, with all them floods, man. It's been crazy in Indiana, so I'm glad you're good. I heard that, Mr. Lister. 18, what's up, girl? 18, what's up, mama? How you doing, 18? 18, good to see you, 18. 18 and Lauren, I was telling Dante, man, yo, when you learn how to take a hint, you're not necessarily calling something evil or good. When you learn how to take a hint, you're just assessing what it is, whether the energy is accepting of yours, or if it's not necessarily accepting of what up, what up, necessarily not accepting of yours, and then you just move according. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much all I was saying. But yeah, but other than that, man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, doing excellent, and I'm proud to say there is a lot of things that I'm learning to take the hint on, good and bad. So there's things that's happening in life that is happening in good faith. There's some things that's trying to get to us and come to us. You know what I'm saying? And we have to learn how to take the hint in that too. You know what I mean? When there's positive things going on, and there's a divine order in what's going on, yo, we can take that and have a mentality of taking the hint and confirmation that it confirms what it is that we've been seeking from the universe, from God, from whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of taking the hint from a positive standpoint comes in accepting confirmation. You know what I mean? Or not looking at things as so much as a coincidence, but maybe some type of divine intervention. That's taking the hint. 18 said, Lauren. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of ways in how you can break down how to take a hint. Whether it's on the not so good side, where you feel like people or energy aren't necessarily accepting of you, where you could be at work, home, wherever, or it can be analyzed in a positive light as to where there are good things that are happening simultaneously that line up with a passion, or you feel like your purpose, everything coming together. And yeah, so it's all about the mindset and where you place it in life, learning how to take a hint, even looking at a mathematical formula, even breaking down to in its most practical state in mathematics. You know what I mean? Essentially, what we're looking for is clues to get us to the solution, and those clues are hints. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I would like to, land the plane there and transition somewhere else, man. Just pretty much saying, yo, learn how to take a hint, right? So if you see there's some good things that are lining up for you, hey, man, and you got dreams and aspirations, and all of a sudden you meet somebody the next day that line directly up with what it is that you want to pursue in life. Hey, man, learn how to take a hint. You know what I mean? If you were a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and it seemed like, you know what I mean, they only want to deal with you and then not deal with you, hey, learn how to take a hint. You know what I mean? Because essentially, we're all gonna be responsible for taking a hint or not taking a hint. And I think it would be wise, and no matter what, we gotta make a decision. We gotta act. So why not act in the mindset of looking for the hint? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So enough of that, bud. You know what I mean? I done said my little piece. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. And it's comments like that, Lauren. You ain't got to dwell on shit. Like once we all get what it is, we ain't even got to dwell on it, bro. You ain't got to dwell on it, Lauren. I'm glad you're here. I know that. Let's see. Hey, yo. On a whole other note, did y'all know Ray J and Orlando Brown, right? Y'all know Ray J and Orlando Brown. Thank you, Lauren. Hey, Lauren, real recognize real, yo. You already know what it is. So, man, shout outs to Dante, shout outs to 18, shout outs to Lauren. I appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. I don't plan on taking up too much of your time, y'all. But yo, y'all see the what you call it fight? The Ray J and Orlando Brown. you know, they were supposed to be fighting. I don't know if it's like, well, no charity or nothing like that. But shit, yeah, man, them motherfucking clowns fought, man. So I figured I'd show that shit, bro. So these niggas fighting, man. That shit clowns, bro. Them niggas dumb, bro. Check this shit out. But you know what? I might show that later, bro. I might get into the real shit first. Y'all know there was another school shooting today, right? In Virginia. One of my sister's old school, man. She used to go to the school. Right in Virginia. It's called Virginia State. I think five people got shot, bro. Check this shit out.
Virginia, 5 people shot at Virginia State University early this morning. We're getting reports of the possibility of this involving several shooters. Officers responded just around 1:30 this morning and found victims outside campus residence halls. The victims reports one of these victims may be in critical condition and the other 4 suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. It happened near Virginia State's quad annexes, campus police, Chesterfield County Police, and the ATF, just some of the agencies that are investigating right now as we speak. The lockdown at the school, though, has been lifted. Updates right here on air, of course, as soon as we get them out online.
Yo, thank y'all for the likes, man. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, yo, so it's another shooting. It's the same old thing. Here we go again. This 5 months ago, they had a shooting at Old Dominion in Virginia, right there in Norfolk. Now they got another shooting at Virginia State. What's going on? What's up with all these shootings, y'all? Dante said, like USC. Ron said, oh, dang. Dante said, that's terrible. 5 people got shot. They must be out of control, these people. Hell yeah. I think this the dude one of the dudes they got.
CBS 6 News at 11 starts with breaking news.
Engine 212, Ambulance 208, and Battalion 202. Gunshot wound, 3310, 45 feet.
12, Ambulance 208, and Battalion 202, copy around at 0136. Here's a possible victim of the roundabout. When you enter, we advise you stage of arrival.
Shots rang out right outside the Virginia State University dormitories last night. Coming up, our AJ Nwoko will tell us how students and Virginia leaders are responding. But breaking news tonight, a 19-year-old has been arrested in connection to last night's VSU shooting. Thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm John Burkett. Cameron Harris of Henrico County was found in Seward Hall hiding in a closet around 4 this afternoon. Chesterfield police say Harris is not a VSU student. He is now being charged with 8 felony warrants, including malicious wounding and use of a firearm and the commission of a felony. More charges may be pending. As for the victims, their ages range from 17 to 23 years old. Our AJ Nwoko was at VSU all day and shares the voices of students who recall the moments they heard gunshots.
Students are spending the weekend moving into their dorms ahead of classes starting Monday. But early Saturday morning, there was a mass shooting just outside of Magnolia Hall. I spoke with one of the VSU students who was inside his dorm when the shooting happened. He said he heard those shots and he was terrified.
Welcome week is where all the freshmen get here a week early.
At Virginia State University, rhythmic sounds from the drumline range students into camp ahead of the first day of classes Monday.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
But freshman engineering student Miles Blake says the percussion ringing out early Saturday morning.
I knew something was going to happen, but I wasn't expecting a shooting.
Was much more terrifying.
We lit out the window, everybody was just running. I saw everybody running, so I knew it was shots.
This police scene here was the result of a mass shooting near the University Quad Annex buildings on campus, 3300 block of Boyso Street, which injured 5 people, one of those critically.
It was like 100 shots going off, like rapid fire.
All 5 victims, including a VSU student, were taken to nearby hospitals. VSU officials confirmed that the student was among those with non-life-threatening injuries and has since been released from the hospital.
All the RAs were running outside, telling all the students to come in, and nobody could really walk outside their building.
The act of violence prompted an hours-long campus-wide lockdown, which, according to an email sent to students, has transitioned to a campus-wide curfew.
Students that are off the campus can come on the campus after 9, and yeah, they just put more cops on duty.
In addition to an increased police presence, the shooting drew responses from Governor Abigail Spanberger and U.S. Senator Mark Warner, condemning the tragedy, praying for the injured, and thanking first responders. In the meantime, as police continue their investigation, Blake is urging all students to be mindful of the company they keep.
Don't hang around the wrong people, because if I was hanging around the wrong people, I would have been out there and I could have got shot. So yeah, just don't hang around the wrong people.
Campus police says there will be an increased security presence throughout the weekend, and that they're also getting assistance from the Hanover County Sheriff's Office as well as the ATF. And as soon as we know more about this mass shooting, we'll be sure to pass those details off to you. That'll do it for right now here at Virginia State University. AJ Nwoko, CBS 6 News.
Yeah, bro. So, and I don't know no arrest or nothing being made like that, but shit. You got shooting all over, man. Here we go. Like, you see how they let it die down? It ain't been no reported shootings in what, 5 months? And then here we go. It done started back up again. Oh no, bro. Like I said, once you start analyzing things and try to put things in some type of chronological order, you still call it conspiracy theories, man. You still call it conspiracy theories. Like I said, it's been 5 months since the last school shooting in Old Dominion in the same state of Virginia. Now you got another school shooting that happened just hours ago today of Virginia State University. That's crazy, man. So I'm like, but you see how it's like spaced out? You see how it's like all spaced out? Like you'll have a school shooting here, a school shooting there, and then for a few months it's died down. And then they hit you with another school shooting, and then a mass shooting here. And then it'll be died down for a few months. Like, you see what I'm saying? So I think that's interesting in itself. And then looking at how in the sequence of how things happen, bro. Yeah. But I ran up on another story that's real crazy. Y'all check this shit out. This about a police officer, bro. This how corrupt the police officers are.
Facing serious federal charges. Prosecutors say he actually abused people he had in his custody. This is an expansion of the investigation First Alert 4 broke to you first in June.
Yeah, new here at 5, First Alert 4 Chief Investigator Lauren Traeger explains more victims could be out there.
What we're talking about here is civil rights violations, charges that are often used for police officers who say wrongfully beat a suspect. But this case is different, and we do want to warn you, some of the details might be disturbing.
I think maybe not.
Okay. You heard of some of the details might be disturbing, okay? Check them out.
90%, 95% of our police department was white. Never saw a black officer.
That was Marcellus Blackwell just last year at Police Academy. He said it was growing up near Chicago that inspired him to serve.
So it's an opportunity to be a part of the change.
But now, prosecutors say he abused the power of his badge in one of the worst ways imaginable.
They stem from sexual assaults as well as kidnapping, and he is also facing charges for falsification of records.
Assistant United States Attorney Christine Krug says the charges against Blackwell stem from 8 different victims. Charging documents say while employed as a police officer with the North County Police Cooperative between November of 2022 and June this year, Blackwell fondled the genitals of 8 men who he had detained or handcuffed. The indictment further alleging he'd
You hear what this motherfucker just said? Salute, Doc. Lauren, there is something very evil behind this ass, these mass these ass shootings. I like how you put that, Lauren, and I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it. Me too, Lauren, and we're gonna do it together. Hey, look, each one teach one, Lauren. You find out some information, share it. I'm gonna find out some information. We're gonna share it. Thank y'all so much for the likes, man. Thank everybody for being in here, man. Happy Saturday, yo. Might be a setup because the department is corrupt. I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you. The more and more I think about it, it's like they'll give you a mass shooting here, then some months will go by. Then don't nothing happen. Then here you go again, another mass shooting. Here we go. And then some months, it'll chill out. And then here we go again, another mass shooting. And then what we talking about now, you got a daggone cop, a black cop at that. Right, Lauren. Dante said, always to the corrupt system. Yeah. Doc say, it's the multi-layered. Let's not all down together. You already know, bro. It's so many layers, man. We got to pull this shit back, man. We got to unpack this shit, bro. And that's what we doing. But this officer right here, yo, Marsalis, whatever his name is. They saying this dude used to kidnap people he used to arrest, bro, falsify their records, and fondle their ass, bro. He used to fondle them. Like, fondle their genitals. Look, bro. This dude right here. This dude will arrest your ass, kidnap your ass, and for punishment, he won't lock you up, but he'll play with your nutsack. He'll play with your balls. God damn. I ain't making this shit up. You think I'm playing. You think it's a joke. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all be thinking Mr. Lissa be joking when I come up with these stories, bro.
We need to be a part of the change.
But now, prosecutors say he abused the power of his badge in one of the worst ways imaginable.
They stem from sexual assaults as well as kidnapping, and he is also facing charges for falsification of records.
Assistant United States Attorney Christine Krug says the charges against Blackwell stem from 8 different victims. Charging documents say while employed as a police officer with the North County Police Cooperative between November of 2022 and June this year, Blackwell fondled the genitals of 8 men who he had detained or handcuffed. The indictment further alleging he'd kidnapped the victims and that he purposefully turned off his body camera in some of the incidents. He was charged in St. Louis County in June with just 1 victim. After seeing the reports in the media, Krug says more victims came forward.
The 8 victims who are currently part of the charges that are pending right now are very courageous. You need to come forward. This is not an easy thing to do.
Do you have reason to believe there may be other victims?
Based on the investigation and the evidence that has been collected thus far, we do have reason to believe that.
That reason, videos on Blackwell's phones of possible, so far unnamed victims.
We would encourage any other victims to come forward and know that we, as a system, the law enforcement as well as our office, have resources available to support them and to help get them the justice that they deserve.
There are also allegations Blackwell attempted to intimidate at least one of his victims. The North County Co-op declined to comment today, but had called the initial allegations, quote, massively disheartening. I'm Lauren Traeger, First Alert 4 Investigates.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I don't play. That shit real. Dante says, so these guys are freak out.
The America First Legal Foundation.
That's what it looked like, bro. That's what it looked like. That shit crazy, bro.
Facing serious federal charges.
In mind, what now? This dude do what? Yeah, man. He'll erase your ass and he don't take you to jail. It's worse. He about to play with your balls. He about to funnel you. He about to do some shit. It's unbelievable. Like, bro, we say this shit all the time. The truth is stranger than fiction, man. This shit don't even sound right. You're a police officer and you purposely turn off your body camera and purposely fucking with people. Oh, man. You playing with niggas' nutsacks? Oh, no. Oh, man. Sexually assaulting.
This officer asked a federal judge for mercy today after charges he sexually abused people he'd arrested. The former officer was already charged locally, and then additional federal charges resulted in prosecutors asking for the defendant to remain locked up until trial. Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes was the only TV reporter in court today when it came out that the case could get even bigger.
Damn.
The court record says Marcellus Blackwell's phone has videos of unidentified victims he arrested. That was part of the prosecutor's argument in court Wednesday to keep him locked up. This is Marcellus Blackwell, who we interviewed in February 2023 when he was still a police officer for the North County Police Cooperative, also known as NCPC. 4 months later, his own department arrested him and sought the criminal charges he currently faces. First, the St. Louis County Prosecuting Attorney's Office charged Blackwell this past June with forcible sodomy and kidnapping after his alleged sex abuse of someone he arrested. NCPC continued investigating and brought in the FBI, resulting in the discovery of 7 more alleged sex abuse victims. The U.S. Attorney's Office then charged Blackwell with 16 felony counts of deprivation of rights and 5 counts of falsifying records for allegedly turning off his body-worn camera. Federal prosecutor Christine Krug explains how federal agents found other videos.
During the course of the investigation, the FBI was able to review the contents of the defendant's cell phone, and in the cell phone are videos similar to the ones of some of the known victims of as yet unidentified victims.
That's just horrible.
Citizens like Kenny Rose and Renata Anthony are rattled but thankful for the courage of the alleged victims.
Thank you for speaking up.
And the integrity of a police department willing to investigate its own officer.
That's a testament to them, and also they did the right thing by reporting.
Y'all did a great job, and I appreciate that, and I'm sure the community appreciate that too as well.
After a day of deliberation, the judge agreed with the federal prosecutor's arguments that it would be too risky to give Blackwell a chance for release. The defendant will be detained until trial. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes. My son was murdered 2.5 years.
So my question is, by him being detained, is he gonna be detained in the same jail where he was locking them niggas up in and funneling they nuts? Sodomy. The dude is brought up on sodomy charges. He purposely turned off his body cam once he arrests you and just to sexually abuse you. Good night, Irene. Whoa. Y'all all right? God damn. I tell you, man, I come across some crazy shit. Bro. This shit don't even sound believable. But it is. Fucking cop. Crazy. Let's see. Y'all want to check out it's this event that these 2 dudes that be doing, these 2 bald head dudes. The Invest Fest. Y'all ever heard that shit? Hell yeah, Lauren, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, man. Like, a cop take a job and his intent is not to protect and serve, but to funnel under men and turn off his body cam and funnel men. Like, that's what he get off on, bro. A police officer. He ain't taking you to jail. That nigga taking you to his house. Yo, you in the back of the squad car looking around like, yo, what the fuck we going? This ain't jail. Yo, where you taking me, man? Yo, bro. Hey, man, you missed your turn. Hey, bro, you missed the turn, man. What you doing? Yo, hey, man, why you turn your body camera off, man? What you doing, man? Yo.
We want to get into some breaking news coming out of Virginia. 5 people shot at Virginia State University early this morning. We're getting reports of the possibility of this involving several shooters. Officers responded just around 1:30 this morning and found victims outside campus residence halls. The victims reports one of these victims may be in critical condition and the other 4 suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. It happened near Virginia State's quad annexes, campus police, Chesterfield County Police, and the ATF, just some of the agencies that are investigating right now as we speak. The lockdown at the school, though.
So we got that going on. And we got this cop dude going on. His trial. So I wanted to, you know what I mean, just kind of deal with the courts and the police stuff, and you know what I mean. Very, very interesting. Very interesting.
We can all.
Hey yo, he definitely got some Diddy tendencies, bro. Dante, the cop, P Diddy playing with people. Yeah, bro. Yeah, this definitely got some Sean Diddy Combs vibes, bro. You become a police officer, you purposely pulling over motherfuckers just to fill on their balls. Spread them. When he tell you to spread them, bro, you got to spread them. Man, when that man tell you to spread them, bro, don't spread them and see what's going to happen.
Great. Every North.
Shit.
We can all agree. Every North Carolinian deserves reliable power every hour, every day.
Who worked for the North County Police Cooperative, he now faces 36 charges.
God damn!
Believe there could be more victims.
Yo, this dude faced 36 charges. God damn, they threw the book at this dude. All because he was a police officer doing this shit. I'm telling you, they trying to make an example out of him. And man, they gonna eat his ass alive in jail, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. This nigga gone, he's in jail. Dude, this nigga, his pink ass lips, receding ass hairline, dude. Come on, bro. You a police officer? Hey, bro, I wouldn't even go to jail. I asked to go in the hole immediately, bro. If I was you. Hey, man, go in the hole, bro. As soon as you get there, hey, man, where's the hole? And not your hole. I'm talking about, yeah, you need to protect your hole and go to the hole. Interesting story. Police officer.
The FBI has set up a hotline for you to report what you know. That number is 314-589-2682.
Moving 5, a former North County police officer has pleaded guilty to 18 people after detaining them. We alerted you about Marcellus Blackwell's crimes 3 years ago while he was an officer with the North County Police Cooperative. Blackwell admitted to assaulting 18 men, often during traffic stops or arrests. This happened between 2022 and 2023. Well, prosecutors say many of the victims were taken to a remote location when Blackwell would deactivate his body camera and Blackwell will be sentenced in November. Prosecutors.
Hold on, yo.
For asking for 30 years behind bars.
Officer pleaded guilty.
30 years.
And handcuffed.
They asking for 30 years. They trying to get this nigga life for groping. Damn. Hey, Lauren, I've got the munchies. I'm picking out, but I'm listening. Hey, Lauren, you good? Yo, you mean to tell me they trying to get this dude life? Bro, hey man, what y'all think? Should you get life for groping? Not kids. Well, I don't know. We don't know. 36 charges. We don't know if every person that he assaulted, we don't know if it's some minors involved. I don't know. Damn. But we do know that motherfucker got 36 charges and facing up to 30 years. God damn. Come on, bro. Dante said they're going to have fun with him in prison. Big Bubba going, yeah, man. Big Bubba got his ass. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. Hey, man, it's stuff people don't even know about what's going on the outside world that the people in jail already know about, bro. Everybody already know. Oh, man. I know he going through it.
And this as he was approaching his federal trial.
Marcellus Blackwell was an officer for about a year during the time he admits to have been in his custody. Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes is tracking this case and has been since it broke 3 years ago. He joins us now with more details, Chris.
Surely, Mandy, it seemed to take forever in court as prosecutors read through accounts of 18 men in handcuffs being used by a former North County Police cooperative officer. 36-year-old Marcellus Blackwell pleaded guilty to 18 counts involving kidnapping and depriving victims of their rights. It turns out he was doing this during a time we interviewed him for an updated report about officer recruiting. This was in 2023, shortly before he was accused of molesting in his custody. A prosecutor read through each accusation, saying Blackwell turned off his body cam each time and recorded his acts with his own cell phone. Blackwell acknowledged his guilt without saying anything else. U.S. Attorney Thomas Alvis came out to speak after the hearing.
A sad day in a lot of ways. This frankly disgusting conduct that you heard recounted to Judge Lanahan that Mr. Blackwell did accept responsibility for. We think of the victims today, and they were in a particularly vulnerable situation.
Blackwell was coming up on his trial date, which would have meant those cell phone videos would be played to a jury. So it's not much of a surprise Blackwell took this plea. He's looking at a 30-year recommended prison sentence.
Well, Chris, how was all of this uncovered?
One of the last victims pointed out that this was done to him and was recorded. So the co-op worked with the FBI and found videos on his Google Drive.
Wow, so was he committing these crimes at the police station?
In his car, and part of the charges that he pleaded guilty to, kidnapping. And it came out that he took one of his victims to Normandy High School bus lot to do this.
Wow,
in his car.
Yeah.
It is shocking. All right.
Okay, now that you're seeing all that,
That's crazy, bro. Come on, man. Yo, what's good, fam? My phone died, man. My fault, bro. But I'm here. I'm back. Check this shit out.
going into a new situation where he officer or he worked with the FBI, different things of that nature, right? This crazy fucker, he went and took advantage of multiple women. Now, one thing that I do not like about this story, the way that it is presented, is as if the people, just because they did certain acts, allegedly perform work or whatever, I don't feel as if they should be mentioned in that, like, consistently. But I can understand the context to it, but it's like they kept mentioning it over and over and over and over to kind of like belittle it, in my personal opinion. I feel as if they should have said that once to give context, but after that, they should have basically stated that these were victims, because they were, right? Now, these women were Chinese, women. I was about to say what they said multiple times, but y'all already got the gist of that. But basically, they were robbed, assaulted, and other things by this weirdo. And it's just sad and unfortunate that he did this for so long, and it took them so long to actually get things in motion, as far as indicting him and shit like that, as like this other situation I just talked about. It took so long for certain things to get put into motion. So it took a picture, an actual picture of him to be shown to the. I think the reason why that happened was because there's no way around you saying that he did this shit once you actually can see that they have the proof. Because some people be in cahoots. It's dirty officers. Stop. He was so freaked out and crazy as hell, he wouldn't stop. They even told him they will continue at him with what he wanted for free from then on out. 6. They told him they was gonna give it to him with no strings attached. If he just quit doing what he was doing, he was basically coming up there to them, taking money from them after they gave him some. He took some from them. And when I say some, I'm talking about some cash. And there's just so many other things that he did. And they even tried to have meetings with this dude. Shit. And he still won't stop it. If you got a
Authorities tonight review CBP back calling your.
And I feel as if
that the women convened community meetings in an effort to convince the federal officer to stop. 44-year-old Uribe from far northwest suburban Pingree Grove was even photographed in a diner by one of the victims, according to federal law enforcement. According to this court filing obtained tonight by NBC5 Investigates, the defendant had committed prior and robberies of workers. Members of that community already had defendants' photograph when the last 2 attacks occurred back in 2022. And authorities tonight reveal that there may be additional victims identified in the future. Uribe worked as a customs officer here at O'Hare Airport, carrying a badge and a gun, both of which he allegedly used Chinese.
Congressman Don Davis was raised in Eastern North. He supports legislation that supports working families. Don introduced legislation to increase support for underserved real leaders like Don Davis. No, our community deserves a seat at the table.
If you have ED, you might need to work on your mental game. When you're aroused, your brain releases dopamine. That dopamine makes up a chain reaction.
Workers at hotels in Schaumburg and Naperville in 2022. Local police were notified back then, according to court filings, and even gathered hotel room evidence. Uribe wasn't arrested back then. Why hasn't been revealed.
Wow. This is a ticking bomb, and so you have to be aware of that during the investigation. Strike the balance between we get the perfect amount of evidence and we've got to get this guy out of his job so that he doesn't do this to more people.
Former Chicago Assistant U.S. Attorney Ron Safer tonight says there are questions about how this case was investigated and whether some victims were after authorities knew there was a sexual attacker in uniform and still with a badge and a gun. Can you have consent at the barrel of a gun?
No, you cannot. The things that are alleged in this complaint are in the indictment are horrific. There is no consent for that. There's no excuse for that. It is a clear abuse of office, and he is a huge danger to the community. When you abuse your office, when you use your badge and use the color of law to engage in sex acts, There are going to be countless people who do not report that for fear of getting deported, getting arrested, of all of that.
Yeah.
And so the number of victims are countless.
The number of victims are countless. And these are two police officers. One is a patrolman at an airport, and the other one is an actual police officer. So you got police officers are looking for sex traffickers, but they are sex traffickers. Y'all make it make sense. Police officers is arresting people for drugs, but they do dope. They do drugs, sell drugs. Shit corrupt, bro. You just got to be on the right side at the right time for working the system and shit. And that first police officer, the black dude that's funneling, that's a funny word, funneling the balls of his people. Yo, this shit crazy, bro. Because, to be honest, I feel like he more of a target because he potentially can be locked up with the same people he funneled with. They talking about it could be more victims. Shit crazy, man. Dante said, I feel like drug dealers, those people, those cops. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, those are, shit. I just wanted to drop that shit on y'all. Hey, yo, on another note, just segue completely different. Man, y'all know who Ray J is, man? Y'all know Ray J and Orlando Brown, right? You know them motherfuckers' fault. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna show y'all that shit. They fault, bro. They box. So.
Roy Cooper invested in job training and cut taxes for people who work for a living.
The 13th of August, 2026. Welcome to the Majestic
Full fight, right? Now, y'all already know I rock with Ray J. If you've been rocking with my channel, y'all already know he funny as hell to me, and he know how to put on for the camera and give people entertainment and make them believe a lot of different shit. But he's sane in the mind. He know what the hell he be doing. But basically, man, him and Orlando Brown had a fight tonight, and he came out on top. Orlando Brown was out there, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of shit. I don't know what was up with him, but anyway it go. He still had the heart to get out there and fight. Ray J did the same, and that's what's up. I salute them for doing so. They collected them a little bag or whatever the case may be. And I want to know your thoughts and opinions on the whole situation once y'all watch this full fight. It was funny as hell to me, you know what I'm saying, but I love these men went out there and did what they wanted to do, which was fight each other for the bag or whatever the case may be. Other than that, man, they got a heavy undercard before they actually have the Clarissa Shields fight. I'm finna watch that too. I'm just not getting home. You know, my boot a bit off right now.
Yeah, she probably fighting right now, Clarissa Shields. I'll check that out too.
In the comment section.
Right after I get off of here, I'll probably fall asleep on the fight.
The one who was recording this shit, you know, he a part of that little clique or whatever the case may be, Crash Out Boys and shit. And yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all watch it now. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. We're gonna talk about it in the comments. All right.
Hold on. No time. Let's go, nigga.
It's the full fight.
All the way up, nigga. All the way up.
That's Ray J.
Yo.
Look at Ray J.
Yeah, nigga. Entertain, nigga, have fun, bro. Ray J. Go, Ray J. Right. Let's go, Ray J. Hey. That's a drop. That's a drop. 1, 2. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Oh, God. Easy work. Oh, God. Yeah, nigga. Get on, bro. Get on, bro. Nah, I'm saying it's time to run in. Boom! Again! Boom!
Look at Orlando. Oh my God. What the fuck is Orlando doing? Oh shit.
I'm sorry. I'm back. There you go. Please. Ain't like that, right? Ain't like that, buddy. I'll be good.
Shit, man. I just want to give y'all a little bit of the fight. Ray J ended up winning, man. Ray J, he ended up winning that shit. But they both got the bad, man. It's all about the money. It's all about the money, bro.
Y'all, we got Ray J, Brandon, little brother. What that boy name right there? Orlando Brown, Tiger, Lazy Payne. Come on, Ray J. Hit him, Ray J. That's it. You got it. Oh, Lord. Come on, Orlando Brown. Hit him. That's it. Do it, little Tiger. That boy swinging like a sissy in water. Oh, Lord, that bitch. 200 punches thrown, 0 wins. Y'all ain't hitting nothing. Y'all fight like 2 fifth graders out that mother. Look at that. Lord, that boy swinging in. He fighting his damn self. Orlando Brown, you out there fighting your damn self. He is wrong. And Ray J had that built like Gucci Mane over 6, man. God, the referee had more punches laying than y'all. Boy, this shit is embarrassing. That boy got titty ass. Like he ready to breastfeed out that motherfucker. Come on, Orlando. Man, this damn fight. They out there acting like they the wound. I don't even know why he doing all that. He did in the whole fight. Boy, that built like somebody's grandma. Look at this, man, here. That's the most swings he done did all damn fight. Look at that. It don't make no sense. Hey, somebody in this shit. This shit's embarrassing. He in this fight. Come on, man. Y'all, somebody hit somebody out here. Golly, they don't. Oh, Lord. Man, hell no. Hey, give me my damn money back. I want a refund. It don't make no damn sense right here. Orlando Brown look high as hell. Like he done smoked damn meth, cocaine, crack, heroin. He done smoked every damn thing. Ray J, come on, man. Knock him out, Ray J. Oh, Lord, he hit that man in the nuts. Boy, that don't make no damn sense. Hey, tell him to stand up straight. Yeah, he leaning like that. Lord have mercy. Come on, boy. That don't make no sense. Take your gloves off and just rest. Y'all might would just take your gloves off and just rest. Look at this shit here. That little boy that choked out Cat Williams, they should have put him in the damn ring. 330,000 punches, no lead. This is the worst fight in history.
Yeah, man. So people clowning their ass, man. People clowning their ass. Dante, man, that guy is funny. Yo, he was, bro. That guy's wilding out there. Hell yeah, bro. So, you got some shit going on. But yeah, man. I'll probably give y'all a little bit more current events of what's going on tomorrow. But again, man, I just want to do a little short live pop-up, man. Let y'all know that take a hint. Learn how to take a hint. When something is showing you a particular message, whether it's the perception of it is good or bad, yo, accept the message. Accept the message. All right. So, man, happy Sunday now to everybody. God bless. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Dante, Lauren, 18. Yo, I appreciate that. Dot. Yo, I appreciate that, man. All y'all. So, on that note, man, I'm about to mosey on and get some shut-eye. I'm out, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for every light. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.